Well, hello there, Shirlierox here. So, welcome back to Lord of Dwarves. Not played this for a while, and the developer reached out to me and said that there've been an update for it, and they've added a campaign mode for it now. So, I thought I'd check it out and have another little look at it, and there, let's see where we are with it. So, we're gonna go ahead and do a new campaign. Let's do random name. Let's see until I find one I like. Strong Axe Jurisdiction. Yes, I like that one. Okay, here's the story. So, dark times descended over a once proud dwarf kingdom. The old Stone King's mind drew inward, and so too did I'm a terrible person at reading stories. And so too did his peoples draw inwards to the great mountain citadel. Unsupported by their king, dwarves left their borders unguarded. Monsters began to roam the lands unhindered. Once proud forts were overrun. Finally, the old Stone King passed, and the dwarf great citadel mountain was the only dwarf refuge left in the land. A new king was crowned, the Iron King. With the backing of a people ready for change, the Iron King ordered 8 citadels built around the perimeter of the dwarven lands. Citadels which will be able to promote commerce, industry, and most importantly, defence. But dark creatures had come further into dwarven lands than they ever had realised. With the dwarves spread thin, building the 8 citadels, the great mountain citadel was left weak. Monsters sieged the mountain and razed it to the ground. What was left of the dwarves was scattered throughout the land. 8 citadels are now the last hope of reclaiming the once great kingdom. Okay, so I'm guessing this is going to be, there's 8 scenarios or 8 levels that we need to play through now. So yeah, let's have a little look at this then. Okay, here we go. Now, from what I remember the basic controls of this. It was all Q and E to zoom around, mouse scrolly wheel to zoom in and out. So open and close this window with the dwarf button in the upper left. That was that one up there, yes. Okay, next tutorial. Wasada, yeah. We know the controls. Yeah, speed as well. Right, so this is where we get the objective. So if you unpause it with pause, well, we unpause it with space. There we go. And then if we press minus, we can slow it down, and plus speeds it up. So that's making it faster. That's making it slower. Nice. Next tutorial. Okay, I can smell orcs in the wind, laddie. Finish building this castle before the main forces arrives. First, let's put some ladders up so your dwarves can climb to the top of the walls. There is already 1 ladder up, and place 3 more around the inside of your castle. Yeah, these accents are going to change throughout the tutorial, so don't be alarmed if I sound Scottish, Irish or Danish, because I am pretty terrible at accents. Right, so we've got to put this up against the wall now. If we look at the tip here, so I'm pressing Z and X, let's move it round, and control and mouse wheel does that. So he wants me to put 4, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 1 here. 1 here, another 1 on that one, so they've got access to these corner bits, and ooh, where should I put the last one? I think I'd like to have 1, let's see, here, so it's matching up with that. Right, let's unpause it, right click, and you should see them scurrying underground and getting bits of scaffolding. Come on, there we go. Here comes the scaffolding. Well, this is actually ladders. This isn't scaffolding just yet. So they're going to place these and build these. So we need to build 4 ladders here, and hopefully they're going to do it. Now they have got quite bizarre pathfinding sometimes. I know sometimes they will go like who's he? Where's he going? Where'd you come from? I think they're trying to work out routes to get to the different bits. Yeah, there you go. That's 2 done there. We've got another 2 left to do. Okay, there we go. He's gone all the way around to do that little bit there. I don't know why. Okay, another bit of ladder coming up. Nice. Little bit in the middle. I think you need to finish that. There we go. Nice. Get to the next bit now. Blast it, laddie. An orc scouting party is almost here. Order your guards to move to that big gaping hole in the north wall. Right, so this is the defense zones we can do now. So we've got different defense zones. We've got combat, safe, archery, and a guard post. So, summary. Attack area is what it does and it says in the tin. That will make the dwarves go to a certain area and attack whatever's in that area. Safe mode is for your civilians, and it will order them if you get under attack to go to a certain area. Archery post is basically where your archers go, and guard post is where your guards go. So, right, it wants me to do an archery one first. Well, not, sorry, a combat one first. So we're going to send him here, and we're going to say, attack area 1, I'd like my castle guard to go. Now, these are all in the depths of the earth, drinking grog. Let's unpause it. So here they come. Who's that one? That's Stoneforge. Neville. Neville the dwarf. I never thought I'd see you again, Neville. Right. So we're going to get these into the area here. Okay, and then we'll click next. Okay, unpause the game and watch as your dwarf warriors make short work of these orcs. So these are going to come from over here, I think. Here they come, filthy greenskins. Come on, we're ready. Battle is joined. Right. That pause then does do auto pause when you get attacked, so I can ignore that. And we'll get our, we've got some free loot, we've got swords, and it looks like tangerines. What actually is that? What are they actually picking up? Oh, it's copper coins. It's not tangerines. Okay. Let's click next. Right. Next, we need to build a door to stop them from coming in and doing door-to-door sales of dwarven goblin things. So we're going to stick the door there. I'm going to unpause it. Hopefully someone's going to come with a door. Come on. There must be a door down there somewhere. Someone will definitely have a door. I don't know if they craft it or if it's like a supplies. I think it's a supplies thing. Let's have a little look. Let's look at furniture. Yeah, so I have got 18 doors stored down there somewhere. I think it's like the TARDIS. There we go. Give me my door. Right, we have built the door. Right, let's do next. Now we need to build up the wall. So we click on work stone. And we just need to do this, as it says on here. We need to select the stone. On the terrain, hold control and scroll it until it's as tall as the wall, which is there. And then drag it. So there you go. So it's cut out the bit for the wall there, and it's going to get built in all the other bits. So these are now going to come out with stone from Mother's Earth's belly. I don't know where they're getting it from. Again, I think there's a TARDIS down there. So here you go. Here comes some stone. An interesting thing with these is, as they're building these, they will actually put down little bits of like emplacement stuff, little scaffolding bits as they're building this. You should be able to see in a bit once we start getting a lot of these put down. I think it's when it gets to the higher bits. There you go. You can see some little bits of scaffolding. So they will do little bits of scaffolding. Then they'll climb up the scaffolding and they'll put the bricks on the other side. So you get scaffolding outside as well. There you go. And this is so they can actually get access to these other areas. So for instance, like here, they can't really get access to these because these are like in the middle of the wall and you can't really climb up the ladder and drop it down. So they're going to put all this in place. There you go. Go up the ladder. Put another piece in. There you go. I think that should be nearly done now. What is left? Another 5 pieces. There we go. A little bit more wall. There we go. I think there's literally 1 piece left. Right. We've actually got a little hole in it there. Come on. Got one. You've got 1 piece left. Have you done it now? Wait a minute. That looks pretty complete to me. Wait a minute. That looks pretty decent to me. Let's have a little look. We can remove scaffolding, so Let's remove all this scaffolding because we don't need it now. And this side as well. I don't know why these are all just hanging around outside there. Hopefully I'll remove all this and then they'll realise I've actually done the whole wall. So I can't see any holes in the wall. I'm assuming the wall's done now. Let's speed this up. Come on. Take down the scaffolding. Another 2 pieces outside. Is he? Are you seriously stuck? He's not stuck, he's just chilling. Right, that last bit's getting done. There we go. So for some reason that was bugged. It thought I didn't have the stone wall complete, but I knew I did. Right. Now we need to do the archer's post. So this is quite an interesting one. So this is an area that you can say, hey, I'd like my archers to go here. So as with castles, when you've got your little towers, it's good to put the archers on top of the towers, which I have done. So that's an archer post. And now we need to get some archers into there. So we need to do it. Oh, we need to do a guard post as well. So let's do a guard post on the inside. So if they get past the archers, they can go to that. Okay, now we go to the militia. Now the militia tab is, I guess, what you'd call your sort of tactics. So these are all my posts. So we already know guard post. We want our castle guard to go in this. I really like the interface for this. So archer post here, we want archers there, and we want archers there. Let's unpause this, and we should see them start moving now. So there we go. The guards are all coming back inside, and the archers are coming out. Okay. Right, once your archers are in position, press next. Should we make it a bit more exciting? Let's just do it now. Okay, greenskins are coming, the archers are not in position. There we go. Quick, hurry. So these are all going to start pew-pewing with the arrows, hopefully. There we go. Oh, here they come. Oh, look at that, it's almost like 3D. And these are pretty... These, if they've got red, that's the health. But if you notice this one at the back, there's... who's this one? This is an orc. They're all orcs, but this one here has actually got armour. I'm trying to see if I can click on him to see if there's anything different about him. Yeah, but he's actually got armour, so he's going to take more hits to take down. You got to cut through the armour, and then you got to cut through the health. So the armour's going down now. Okay, the guards are coming out to attack. There we go. Defeated. Nice. Okay, so they do seem to take the bodies under the ground. I don't know what we do. I don't know if there's a bit of dwarf necromancery going on or what they do. Maybe we shouldn't be eating those green pies. Let's click next. Right, so now we need to use the cut tool. So the cut tool lets you cut a little area out of an area. So I am going to put in the corners 4 little notches, and this is where we are going to put our ammo racks. So we've done that there, and now we need to go to the in place button, which is, ooh, which one is it? It's this one, I think. No, it's not. Which one's in place? I literally can't remember which one it is. Right, in place. Is it that one? Construct, fell trees, cancel, one in place. I think it is this one. We need to go to the build menu to get it up though. There we go. That's it. Okay, let's get our ammo racks put in here, in all 4 corners. And we probably want to speed this up as well, because this does take a little while to do. Okay. Yeah, so there is sub-menus and little sort of hidden menus. So the reason I couldn't see that was I had remove scaffolding selected, and it doesn't show you. So you have to click on that, and then click on that, and then suddenly the furniture appears. Okay. Now the reason I put those arrows there, so you can see they've got a straight way to get to this. Now it'd be interesting to see if they can go up the ladder, and that there, we might have to move that a little bit. They seem to be going up the ladders though. Yeah, they don't seem too fussed about that being in the way. It depends. Let me see. I don't really like that. Do not like that at all. Let's move that. Let's put another ladder there. And the same over here. So they've got more of a straight access to it. Okay. These are all going to be busy carrying arrows now. And the arrows go into the little ammo pots here. Well, they're just like a rack, aren't they, to put like arrows in. There we go. We got another bit of ladder there. Okay. It'll take them a while to build that. I won't take them that long to build that. So there we go. We've already got one there. Got two ways of getting up that one. That one's nearly done. One little piece left there. There we go. So just waiting for these to fill up the arrows. 4 more dwarves will join me. Nice. Let's continue. Right, so you may notice that your dwarves use scaffolding to build a wall. Now we've already used that tool, so we can skip that. We've not got any bits of scaffolding left. Let's click next. In the future, you may want to keep your workers away from combat. So this is a safe mode I was talking about. So basically, if trouble comes, non-combatants will go to that area. Okay, let's have a little look up here. How are we doing for arrows? We're looking pretty solid of arrows. Looking nice and well stocked. I think it's time for us to click next. Okay, right. Good job so far, laddie. Another group of orcs is making their way here. If the last group smashed the castle door, be sure to replace it. Right. We need to do traps now. There's a side objective to build 20 spiked traps. So let's go to the the trap menu here. So these are different traps we've got. We've got cancel trap at the top. We've got animal trap. Oh, the expert trap. We've got advanced trap, basic trap, and animal trap. So I want spike traps. And we want to put 20 of these down. So let's stick one in front of the door. What does it want? 20. So what's this? Let's do an area of 5. So that's 15, that's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There you go. Now these now are going to go underground. And they are going to come out with spikes and springs. And they're going to put the spikes and springs in position here. And then we're going to get us some traps. So we're going to wait for them to build all this. How far can I actually zoom in on this? Ooh, that's pretty nice. Can I zoom in and see the beards on their faces? Oh, interesting. You can see like the wireframe models there. I can see lots of bearded dwarves. Okay, traps are coming along nicely now. We've built 10. Come on, more traps. You can probably go to your list here as well and see how many you've actually got. So, wow, I have got 53 dwarves. That's quite a lot of dwarves. Okay. We're getting our final lot of traps put up. We need another 6 to be made, I think. We're just waiting for the springs to come out now. Okay, last one going down. Nice. Let's do next. Okay, another orc warband has arrived. Right. Here we go. As you can see, we are pew-pewing, and they're actually going to get to the spike traps now. There you go. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I bet that tickles. Okay, we've got a couple of armoured ones there. Oh, make it rain. Come on. Oh, somebody got sick from a corpse. That's no good. Now we've used these traps, these will need rearming, so that's what they're going to do. They're going to rearm some of these traps. They're going to get rid of the bodies and take some of the food inside. So we're going to speed that up and let them do that. Okay, got all sorts of gear here. An orc helm, lots of coins, orc gauntlets, serrated sword. Okay, it's like they've never been here. Well, apart from all the coins and stuff over here. What is that? Is that raw game meat? Right, let's get rid of all that so they'll never know there's been a raid. There we go. The perfect crime. Right, next. It's not over yet. One last group's on the way. Right, let's click next then. Hopefully we've restocked on our arrows. Yeah, it looks like we have. Okay, we are ready for combat. Now, interestingly enough, we'll let these attack. Let's let these defend. Now, notice now as arrows, there's actually nulls or nulls over here, or however you pronounce it. We need to do an attack order over here, do an area, and assign the castle guard to this area. Because otherwise we can't get those, because these are just pew-pewing. There's actually one over there as well. Right, go on. Stuff them in. Stuff them in. Okay, that's one down. Let's see if one down. Come on. Let's do the combat. Let's delete that combat area and do a new one here. And let's assign everyone to it again. Get the whole gang in here. Okay, an extra dwarf has joined me. Nice. Victorious. Good job, laddie. You've completed level 1. So, that is the end of level 1. That's all I'm going to show you for now. So this is Lord of Dwarves, and this is the campaign mode. So if you do want to see some more of this on the channel, you're interested in learning a little bit more about this game, let me know in the comments box below. Anyway, I'm Shirlierox. Shirlierox? Shirlierox. Thank you for watching. See you next time.